We are at the costume department of the Musketeers at Barrendorf Studios, where work continues late into the evening. Lots of little swathes of material. And this is the sort of ideas hub. This is Hayley.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hayley's our wonderful designer.
And that's my dog Domino under the desk.
Yep. Those are sketches, I guess,
we're currently working on block 5 of the show, so that's episodes 8 and 10. We've got some designs up on the wall for there. Do you want me to take you for a little tour around, have a look at the department? This is the costume workroom, where everything is made.
Hello.
Hi guys. So all of the designs that we do in the office, once we've finalised the designs, got the fabrics, this is the amazing talented ladies who actually make everything for us. And then in here we have the breakdown and dyeing room. So once the
That sounds very depressing, the breakdown and dyeing room.
Yes, except they make the costumes look real and finished, these guys in here. So what they do here is to age, finish and make the costumes look much more fleshed out and more real. So we don't just have brand new shiny things on camera, we have things which have been worn, have seen action, that seem more realistic, give the world more texture.
And that's a D'Artagnan.
So that's his new breastplate, and then this one here will be Porthos the General.
Oh yeah, General du Vallon. Cool. Whose is this? Because this is very swanky.
This is one of the ones that I'm surprised they let me do, actually. We call it the Klimt King, and it's for Louis. He wears it in episode 7 predominantly. It seemed to make sense at the time, considering Louis's mindset, what he's going through, dealing with his mortality, to be quite abstract. So there's some imagery of death and beautiful, rich, regal fabrics as well.
You can draw inspiration from anywhere, really, and
I think
see what works. Yeah.
I mean, on your armour over here, we've obviously got Death holding scythes either side of the fleur-de-lis there, and that's your captain's armour for Series 3. So we've used lots of unusual references throughout, I think. It's been quite fun, though, not having to stick to the period accuracy of it all.
Yeah, and this is my costume this series, my uniform. And we took out all the brown, really. I mean, there's still bits of brown.
Just a couple of little highlights here and there.
Made it much more one colour, didn't we?
Yeah, and also mixed in some stronger blue highlights, which we've got in all the Musketeers costumes to have a subtle degree of uniformity between them. But also tried to put in individual traits, such as we've got the forget-me-not embossed into the leather here.
Which is, of course,
Milady's symbol.
The whole Milady story.
We've got new pauldrons this year, which are different because they're articulated. They bend and have more movement. And they've got the Musketeers badges on the side now as well.
And this is Tamla's?
Yeah, the start of Series 3 is 4.5 years after the end of Series 2. So we wanted to give the characters different looks to show what they've been doing with their lives since we last left them. So we made this look and called it the Frocketeer, and tried to have her that she's much more
it looks very outdoorsy, doesn't it?
Yes, practical. And that was the fun thing, I guess, like bridging from Series 2 to 3. So all of the characters on top of the old costumes had introduced elements of armour to show that
this was us at war. This was D'Artagnan's armour.
And we had a much softer one that we used for you, which had metal plates inserted into
We'd seen,
the armour.
I think, one of the stunt boys wearing something a bit similar, and Hayley made this studded fleur-de-lis on the back.
So we gave a little bit of a biker look. Small little hints like that throughout give a slightly contemporary feel to the characters, so that...
And they're a bit more fitted, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, a little bit. I think we took a bit more licence on the period shapes and made them a little bit neater. And then down here we've got the costume that Ali, who plays Queen Anne, wore for her big speech in the cathedral at the end of episode 10, and just to show you something a bit fun. In behind we've got Brazilian blue agate, and we didn't think the colours would quite show well enough on camera, so built in lights that would sort of lift the colour. So that was how we filmed it, to make it have that brilliance of the colour. And, you know, could have put it on disco mode like that, but I think that might have distracted from the 17th century nature. Yeah, it was quite a heavy costume for Ali to wear as well. This one's a bit over 20 kilos, so it's like...
Really?
She didn't complain once, she's a trooper.
And is that a new Marshall?
That is. That's Captain Marshall for episode 10. This one's still coming together.
Has he seen this one?
He has. It filmed for the first time just a few days ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
it's
he's very happy with that.
yeah, it was quite fun. We started out with a skull on the sleeve, but it looks a bit more like Cthulhu now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's quite fun.
They're quite into Cthulhu here, I think. I keep seeing them on T-shirts.
There's lots of steampunk squiddy stuff about in Prague.
Yeah.
And that's a little bit of what we've been doing this year on Series 3 in costume.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Great to see where it all starts.
Thanks.
See you
Cheers.
soon. I'm having these.